Well, hello, day 10. Now, I had an early start this morning. I got up at 5:30 so that I could meet and rendezvous with the rest of the team that was part of the showcase production, which a girlfriend of mine was directing, and myself and the other actor had agreed to be a part of for her school project. It was a great little two-hander piece, under 10 minutes, and was more than happy to do it. But it was an early start. But because I wanted to make sure that I got as much maximize my time with doing my tea vlog, I decided at 5:30 in the morning I would open up my teas just so I can document my surprise and anticipate what the taste is going to be like. Let's do this. Number 10. So the first tea from David's, as you can see, it's coffee cake.
Coffee cake.
The ingredients are black tea, cherries, pineapple, natural and artificial cake flavoring. And it says here it contains sulfites, so I'll need to look sulfites up. The tea from Sonnentor, Advent Calendar, the Fortune Tea. Its ingredients are green tea, coriander, fennel, lemon balm, cinnamon, Ceylon licorice, anise, ginger, peppermint, cornflowers, natural organic vanilla flavor. So it sounds like this is going to be a green tea with quite a hit of spice with a touch of floral, which would probably complement the green tea already, because green tea already has a naturally light floral taste. Many of them do. So, coffee cake. So I've had coffee cake before. It's part of the David's Tea Winter Collection, and I quite like this flavor. I've steeped this for 4.5 minutes. It was recommended steep time to be between 4 and 5, and as per usual, I went the middle of the road. So, off the top, when you pick up this really warm and inviting tea, it smells like spiced cake, literally. Like I can smell the cherry flavors in there, the scent. It's almost like, and I'm not saying this tastes like this in any way, shape, or form, it's almost like how cherry cough syrup smells, right? Without that real strong hit of sugary syrup. But that's the same idea. So at first I'm like, oh, it smells kind of like, cherry cough syrup, but not gross, which is always a bonus, because you don't want to drink things that seem gross. Coloring in itself, it's a little on the dark brown side. See that? Nice color. Like, there's almost like maybe I'm just imagining things. Maybe it's because I'm wearing red today. It feels like there's a reddish tone, but then cherries doesn't necessarily make everything red. Yeah. Bottoms up, ladies and gentlemen. If you can drink a spiced cake, then this would be it. It's got full flavor, it's light, it's sweet. I think with the subtle flavors and bitterness of the black tea, as well as the tropical acidic properties of the pineapple, I think it balances out the cherry very nicely. The pineapple, there's a little bit of an astringent quality as I'm drinking it, but it's very full flavored, which is beautiful and lovely. And in true black tea fashion, you can drink it black, straight, or you can add probably a bit of cream if you want, just to give it a bit more of that, like, it's almost like putting icing on the cake. And if you want to do the agave sugar stevia route, go ahead, but you don't really need to. It's not yummy on its own. So, a little later this evening, I'm actually on my way out. Despite having a really busy day, having been up since 5:30 to do a show, and then going to work for a few hours, and then walking home, trying to get some dinner in between, trying to do this vlog post for any of you who's really sticking around and watching this. I'm going to treat myself to a movie. I'm going to catch Catching Fire, you know, part 2 of the Hunger Games. So I'm gonna go and head out to the theater, watch the movie, and when I get back tonight, I'm probably gonna want to wind down to a nice cup of green tea, and that is where the other guy comes in. So, fortune tea, I can see my fortune, and you are in the future. Just a quick word about Catching Fire, the second Hunger Games movie. It was awesome, and that is my review. Thank you. As for other awesome things, speaking of Hunger Games, it is now the Thirst Games. Now, the recommended steep time was for 2 to 3 minutes, so I steeped my Fortune green tea, spiced green tea, for 2.5 minutes at a lower water temperature. So after I boil the water, I let it cool substantially for a couple minutes. So, first thoughts on the tea? Looks like a standard green tea. I don't know if you guys can see this. Woohoo! So, as per typical green tea fare, it is a light colored green tea, and you can even smell like the really nice spicy warmth too. All of the anise, the licorice, the fennel. And without further ado, cheers. Okay, if you like spicy teas, then this is gonna do it for you. Plus, it's got that great, you know, the licorice, the fennel, the mint as well. Plus, green teas are quite thirst quenching, so it packs a good punch. You get a great burst of heat, of spice, of flavor, and then once you down everything, you just feel so deliciously hydrated. That's what I can call it. That's what I can say. So. Thank you, Sonnentor. This was a delicious green tea. So for those of you that like spice, this is probably your guy. And it's not a black tea, so that's quite rare. Usually you consider, I would think of spiced teas being in a black leaf, not a green. So it's a very late night. I am now done for the day, so that's day 10. Catch me tomorrow for day 11. And for those of you that love to drink tea, I wish you pinky up. So, bye.